Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt on a Thursday. We're going outside today. Let's begin with a 400-meter jog on the first round of the warm-up, 200-meter jog on the second round of the warm-up. And I definitely recommend you jog rather than row or ride a bike, because we're gonna be going outside for sleds later, and you just need to get your body accustomed to it. We will be outside when it's cold. We will be doing active things. It's good to acclimate your lungs, your nose, your face, your hands to all of that. If we always stay in this nice, wonderful air-conditioned or heated environment, then a lot of times you rob yourself of the ability to adapt to those more austere environments. And that is a skill just the same as lifting and cardio and coordination, okay? So we're gonna do it, and I invite you all to join me. All right, so bench press is what we're doing for the workout, but we're also gonna do it in the warm-up. Make sure, some of the things that I've seen is bench press. A lot of times when we do the warm-ups, we're doing full range of motion, and when we get to the weight getting heavier, we kind of stop about 1 inch above your chest and then push back up. You're similarly robbing yourself of development in that range of motion and more complete strength if you're not doing the full range of motion on the bench press. So try to contact your chest. For the ladies, it's usually the bottom of the sports bra. For the guys and everybody, is right at the sternum or the top of the rib cage, where your ribs come together at the middle. That's where I want the bar to contact your body. Make sure the elbows are somewhere between 30, 45 degrees away from the body, not up like chicken wings like this, and not down and touching your body unless we're doing close grip bench press, okay? So you wanna have a blend of using the pecs, the deltoids, the triceps in that workout, or in that exercise, okay? All right, 5 push-up to down dog, and then some hanging stuff. So push up to down dog, all right? And be free to use your knees to pop up if you need to. And then when you get to the down dog, feel free to bend those knees a little bit again in order to let your body get all the way through, and see if you can get to an extended position or arch position with your back when you do that. And then we're gonna hop up on a bar for some kips, followed by some scap pull-ups. So make sure you're able to stop that momentum from the kip and work on the vertical motion of the shoulder blades when we do the scap pull-ups. All right, so let's get to our weightlifting. This is going to be bench press. We've got the heavy bench press for today, counting down from 5, going down to 1. Percentages are listed. As always, my priority would be on getting the proximity to failure and succeeding, rather than slapping the percentage on and only getting a portion of the reps that you're supposed to get. So feel free, if you put your percentage on that's correct and you only get 3 reps and you're supposed to get 4, take the weight down a little bit and try to get that 4th one, and then probably don't go up for the next set, okay? And then we're making sure we're resting enough in between sets. We've got a superset for today, which is Russian twists and dumbbell hip thrusts. So for the Russian twists, you can feel free to use a medicine ball or a small dumbbell if you'd like to, but try and get your heels up off the ground, right? And then try to get the elbow to touch the opposite thigh, right? When you reach across, right? Elbow touching the opposite thigh. Your hands don't have to touch the ground, right? But you should try to really rotate and squeeze the obliques on the side as you do that twist. And then we'll have a dumbbell, and on your bench, you can do our dumbbell hip thrust, okay? So we're just placing the dumbbell in your lap, right? And using your glutes to squeeze and push your hips up high, right? And then back down, squeeze and push your hips up high. If you got the little tripod bench like I'm on right now, it may rock and roll a little bit. So just move closer to the side that has the 2 legs on it, and it will be a little bit more stable, okay? That's it, okay? All right, that's our dumbbell hip thrust. Make sure you're squeezing your butt when you get to the top of that, not pulling with your low back. Conditioning work for the day. Not on the clock, but we want high effort on this one. 3 rounds through, you're only gonna do 1 length of a sled push, but I want it to be heavy and I want it to be fast, right? So 3 plates, 2 plates, you choose, but make sure it is a challenging sled. I would like to see, I don't think, there's not that many people, I can't name off the top of my head. Most of us should have some weight on the sled, all right? And we should all be trying to chop our feet and run with that thing. Sprint with the sled is what we're trying to do. Then you can walk, recover, come back inside, and we're gonna do a little body weight set, right? So 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, super simple. Just make sure on the pull-ups, whatever we do today, there's no requirement for strict weighted, anything like that. These can be kipping. I would like to see you try to get all 10 reps without stopping, right? So arms straight at the bottom no matter what you're doing, and chin over at the top, right? That is our range of motion for the pull-ups. And then push-ups is elbows straight at the top, chin and chest touch the ground, physically contact the ground at the bottom with my body remaining straight and tight. So my knees and my thighs should at least be squeezed away from the ground. They may still be contacting the ground, but I don't want them to be relaxed, right? I want to be tight like a tiger the whole time, right? Like a moving plank is what we say when we do a push-up. That's it for today. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you on Friday.